Hi guys, Cat 7. Okay, we're here on the Mallory Trail, and what you see in back of me is a giant split rock. Okay, now this may be very simply just a giant rock that's split over here with chunks of it falling over and this part over here, but there's something significant in the ancient archaic peoples of this area with split rocks. And you'll find, if you search a little bit, you'll see any number of rock stones that are split in the center, and right in the center or in several places in the center you'll see a smaller rock that fits inside that split. But for whatever reason, split rocks have some significance in this archaic Native American culture. And I'm not sure exactly what the significance is, but I have a feeling that it's more or less a 3D representation. And here's my theory about it. If you follow along with Velikovsky and the Thunderbolts Project, David Talbot and Wall Thornhill at the Thunderbolts Project, and their take on all the ancient glyphs, etc., that depict a different cosmos. The planets apparently were aligned, and you'll see these representations of it in glyphs all around the world. If you want to know more about it, go to the Thunderbolts Project on YouTube and take a look at that stuff. So, in any case, this is a giant split rock behind me. This is on just the opposite side, leading from the IGA entrance to Mallory across the wooden walkway. We're on the opposite side of that. And this is the first thing that you run into, is this giant split rock. There's a piece falling over there. And you see this split in it. There's nothing in there. But I think early in the game, these were sort of the things that they started to put together in their minds, I think. And for some reason, split rocks are of some reverence to these ancient, archaic Native American people that were here at this site, and I believe were responsible for the construction of the stone walls in this site for a very specific purpose, which we're going to get into much later on. So let me just show you a couple of things around this area. And again, just to make up for some of my mistakes with the first couple of videos, all my videos and pictures were destroyed by Microsoft when one of their updates or upgrades or whatever, and I had to do all that work with my cell phone. And this time I have a GoPro 6, so we'll do a little bit better filmography here, I think. Okay, so like I said, when you come across this wooden walkway from the IGA, you're going to cross actually two stone walls that run parallel to each other. One at the very beginning over there before the mound area, which is, the whole IGA area is built on this mound area. I mean, besides the Sherman Playhouse and the town hall, but I mean, it's a whole giant mound area over there. Very curious. But in any case, you can see, in order for them to put this walkway in that leads to the trail in Mallory, what they had to do is they had to break down the wall that was here. So this is not a natural entrance. Wasn't a purposely built entrance by the peoples who did this work. When they created this as a reserve or whatever, they broke this wall down. So that's artificial opening in the walls. And you can see this wall here, I think, is very old. And this wall is more consistent with the type of wall that Kevin Gardner describes in his book, The Granite Kiss. And you can see this wall in particular is built with very large stones. Very large stones. So, you don't see the sort of smaller field stone you see in a lot of places along the trail and here in Mallory. And this is a very, very old section of wall over here. You can see it goes down that way. And also, again, with the white rocks. You can see the white rock over there. And, another reason why I'm doing this filming too is because I want you guys to see the scale of these things and how big everything is. I'm just going to set the camera over here and step in front of it. And we're going to take a look at some of that. So here we have our stone on this wall here. Here's the size of it here. I can sort of shake it a little bit, but this stone is gigantic. Let me see if I can lift it. Not really. And I'm a pretty strong guy too. So you have this wall over here. Again, more consistent with Kevin Gardner and the Granicus, who said that the average stones in the stone walls, the archaic stone walls, in my opinion, okay, were 65 to 75 pounds. And I say in this wall, you have stones, average size stones in here that are larger than that. So here's one of these, what I consider archaic walls, and it's made with far larger stone that you'll find in many of the other places that the stone walls can be seen. And again, the white rock. So again, with the white rock, there's some reverence for white rock or a quartz rock. And if you have been watching Jimmy, the Paleo Mountain Man, on his channel in Vermont there, and all the different quartz artifacts that he's been finding, the different types of artwork and stone artifacts that he's been finding, most of them are made out of quartz, this, you know, very white and crystallized quartz. So if you haven't seen those videos, please do go to Jimmy's channel and check out his videos. He's got a 14-acre farm there, and he's got stone wall construction over there, serpent wall construction, and very interesting stuff. So please do check him out. So again, you know, white stone, and you know, I'm just curious as to what the significance of the white stone is. Let's take a look at this big giant split rock thing over here, and when you get in front of it, you can see the scale of it. It's immense. Let's see. Oh, there we go. All right. This thing is gigantic. So I don't know if it's any significance to this site or means anything at all, but it's very, very interesting. You come upon this the first thing, and it is this giant split rock that's like busted up in chunks and stuff. More along the backside here. Very, very cool looking. It's beautiful. I love it. And we got perfect weather today, guys, so even better. Look how beautiful it is out there. All the brambles starting to get their little leaves on them. Everything's starting to bug. This place is just coming alive now. So in any case, I just wanted to show you this this big giant split rock here. And you can see just like this chunk over here that's laying flat on the ground, seems like it fell off on one side there. So, you know, what's going on with this rock may be an indication of the worldwide catastrophe, which, you know, you can hear about with Brian Forster, Emmanuel Velikovsky, the Thunderbolts Project, other researchers and other people who believe that there's this worldwide catastrophe. And certainly here in the Northeast, just as well as everywhere else on Earth, certainly North America got hammered, if you want to take the Grand Canyon as a consideration. Okay, so I don't know, I just wanted to show you guys this giant split rock and talk about a little bit about how the split rock has some sort of significance in this archaic culture. And I'm not sure what it is, but I think some of those stones that are split and have the small rock in the center of it are 3D representations of what the sky looked at night with the planets, their planetary alignment with Mars and Venus and Saturn in the background. And those are 3D representations of that. And I believe that's what it is. You know, maybe I'm wrong, I don't know, but I'm guessing what it is because nobody seems to really know what the meaning of it is. So I think that's really what it is. It's 3D representation of, you know, the old archaic sky you know, an alien sky, as David Talbot refers to it. So just keep that in mind when you're looking through all this stuff. Look for the split stones. They're very curious things, and I'm not sure what the significance is, but I think that's what it is. Okay, guys, signing off, and I'm going to be going off to some other areas. My last video ended suddenly because a bug landed on the back of the GoPro. So thanks, Mr. Bug. All right, guys, so signing off, and we'll keep going. All right, bye, guys.